Honey Brown stood at the oakwood door, unsure of what lay before her. She dreamed of this moment for 6 whole weeks, secretly keeping herself to herself, but melting like butter when he was around. His ginger beard, feared by so many at the office, and she, a novice, felt drawn like a helpless fawn. Raunchy thoughts raced through her mind of his baguette and her bagel, laid out on a table of interactive cream dreams and screams of pleasure. Oh, yes. Her thoughts spun, sugar rushed to their head, her pupils taking over, her eyes of hazel. Would he think her too vanilla? Fudge it, she shouted. Then out of the door came a buzz. She was in. Let the sinning begin. Mr. Beige? No reply. And no sign of the guy. Why was this room so dark, Beige? She tried again quietly, finding a light. Beige! Hello, Brown, said a voice from behind that made her turn around. Don't you like the dark, Brown? Well, a delight, Brown, to see you. Oh, his voice was like barley wine. Is that 1 or 2? It's 2, just the way I like it. His voice was like barley wine, strong and earthy with a high percent of intoxication. You've no obligation to stay. This is not just some roll in the hay. You can take your hide away if you think I'm just grey. No, I'll stay and I'll play. You can mould me like clay. Well then, chocks away. Take off that raincoat. As she complied, she spied something odd on the pine table. Taking off her mac, a rune with strange markings caught her eye, and then her thigh felt some warmth from his palm. His hand fanned out slowly, and then, just like waves in the sand, began a tantalizing dance. He beckoned her over to a mohair chair where he strapped down her modest white hands. Oh, she liked this so far, being restrained gold star. Oh, her bed rocks with hot plots that would shock her gran. Oh la la, take me now. That would shock her gran. Oh la la, take me now. There we go, she wanted to shout. Oh, he rounded on her with a cardboard cutter, utterly removing her alpaca cardigan and tight khakis with just one swish. And then he whispered weak nothings in her ear. What do you want to hear? What makes your morals disappear? I like it when builders tease me, she said. Get your sand dunes out for the lads, he cried. The cry widened her oyster, moisture now surrounding her Mayan treasure. Her bran muffin warm as if just out the oven, and then he unbuttoned his leather-bound trousers, and oh, how her biscuit skipped a beat in this old but plush room when he finally revealed his bold golden mushroom. She clung to his lion's mane as he made his way to her peach surprise, eyes wide open, hoping this moment would never be halted. Then just as her ecstasy reached its lift-off, he released his malted milk inside her coconut husk. Yes, I know. Dusk had fallen, and honey had fallen in love. They hugged on the bearskin rug, curled up in the buff, and shared the post-coital puffs of a pack of camels.